It is time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news for this Saturday evening, February 21st, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins, and I got 5 o'clock news headlines there. And on top right, 5 o'clock here on this Saturday evening there is British Prime Minister David Cameron says it is deeply concerned that 3 missing London teenage girls are apparently traveling to Syria to join the Islamic State death cult. Wisconsin Governor Scott Rocker, a Republican, on Friday continued to dance around controversial comments made by former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani. U.S. signals likely delayed in troop exit from Afghanistan. Kim Kardashian and her sisters are feeling extra grateful this weekend while enjoying a family ski trip near Bozeman, Montana. The Keeping Up with the Kardashian star had quite the frightening ordeal while traveling down one of the city's ice-covered streets, which resulted in a minor car accident, but they're safe and sound. Florida State's Jameis Winston showed Saturday there was nothing wrong with his thrown shoulder. On Saturday in Indianapolis, he threw with zip and actually posted the most impressive performance in a 6-quarterback group that included Heisman Trophy winner Marcus Mariota had faster feet. Great Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras had warned of real difficulties ahead as its government faces a Monday deadline to submit a list of reformed lenders. A video recently released by ISIS shows U.S.-made weapons that were seized after ISIS attacked a military post in Iraq's Anbar province. One of the world's tallest residential towers caught fire early Saturday in Dubai's Marina district, sending bright yellow flames several stories high, but there were no reports of casualties, civil defense officials said. In Washington, Yemen's Assad president on Saturday rejected the Shiite rebel takeover of his country's capital and government in a statement read on television channel Al Jazeera after he had left the capital Sana'a. In Darfur, Niger, a Niger military official says 7 soldiers were killed in an overnight attack by Boko Haram on the island of Karamaja in Lake Chad, the body of water touching the 4 countries that have been targeted by the Niger-based insurgency. In Dubai, Iranian President Hassan Rouhani has dispatched his brother and atomic chief to Geneva to try to overcome hurdles in high-profile nuclear talks with the United States and 5 other major powers, the official Iranian media reported on Saturday. In Las Vegas, it sounded like a horrific fatal road rage. A Las Vegas mother who just finished giving her 15-year-old daughter a driving lesson followed by a driver they encountered on their way home shot to death in front of their house. Minneapolis police arrested someone Saturday in the early morning wounding of an officer who investigators believe was shot because he was a member of a police force. On the 50th anniversary of the assassination of Malcolm X, his daughter spoke at Reverend Al Sharpton's National Action Network today. The party's post-2014 midterm election autopsy calls for a values-based narrative and more outreach to white Southern voters. Procter & Gamble has announced its plans on Thursday to sell off about 100 brands of its products in a massive divestiture deal, among them Duracell batteries, and those sales will have gone fat by summer. Patience is a virtue when it's too rigidly defined by the markets. Federal Reserve Chairman Janet Yellen testifies that next week before Congress in one of her semi-annual trips to Capitol Hill, giving investors that have a chance to obsess over when the central bank. Battery maker A123 Systems is suing Apple, claiming it aggressively put some key staff members in violation of non-disclosure and non-complete agreement when they left A123. Amma Gibbons, the VH1 reality star and rapper, dead at the age of 33 after a battle with cancer on Thursday. As he went spelunking fight snowdrifts in recent days, pondering that the moral necessity of pet-friendly ice melt and perhaps ignored in the horror of the story of a Manhattan woman who froze to death, hiking in sub-zero New Hampshire temperatures over the winter. Recently, a new research has been done and finally found in the ancient cities were exactly similar to the current modern-day cities in terms of size as well as denser settlements. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention confirms on Friday that a new virus appears to have caused the death of a man in Kansas this spring of 2014. Harsher standards for nursing home scorecards, the U.S. overall most likely experienced scorecard rankings dropped after Medicare imposed harsher standards for nursing homes. Following 2 deaths that might have been related to the CRE outbreak at the UCLA Medical Center and the confirmed infection of 7 people as well as the potential exposure of 179 people, hospitals across the country are now seeking more effective. The Wake New England alerts here at 5:04. In Northampton, Massachusetts, Motor vehicle accident at 100 block of 4th Road and head on crash with injuries. And Revere, Massachusetts at 33 Roosevelt Street, a roof collapse report. And speaking of Revere, a snow emergency park ban is going into effect today, February 21st. Started at 6 p.m. Friday Sunday evening here. Peter Cello News on 505 here, and it is time now for sports report here. Kurt Busch was suspended 2 days before his first sports race in the NASCAR season as he loses suspension appeal after he was accused of domestic violence. Miami, a city and a basketball world. 8 on Saturday for one of its brightest stars, Chris Bosh. His medical security this week has trumped the game of basketball for the Miami Heat and sent a sorrowful ripple effect the rest of the NBA. In San Jose, the sunlight that the goalie Anton Nemi had to deal with practice on Friday won't be there Saturday night when the Sharks face the Los Angeles Kings, but he still thinks there will be an extra challenge in the Levi's Stadium setting. Alabama W wide receiver Amari Cooper registered a 33-inch vertical and a 10-foot broad jump in the NFL combine, registered one of the weakest verticals among wide athletes to credence to Roto-World draft guru Josh Norris assertion that Cooper struggles to win. Alright, let's take a look at the scoreboard here. NHL scores. Washington Capitals over the New York Islanders 3-2, and the Philadelphia Flyers over the Nashville Predators 3-2. Peter Cello News time, 506, and it's time now for a Trevor report here on this Saturday evening here. And the snow's going to come down lightly here, and I've seen some slow spots on 128 from 138 in Kenton on step inside of 138. 128 steps slow from 138 in Kenton all the way out to the Braintree split. That is because due-doo and accident on Route 120 on the southbound side around Route 37, so expect some delays here. Route 3 on the northbound side slow from 220 to Rockland all the way out to the Braintree split, and Route 3 on the southbound side slow from Braintree all the way down for Weymouth there. Route Southeast Expressway on the southbound side slow from the Mass Avenue all the way down for Furnace-Brook Parkway, and Southeast Expressway on the northbound side slow from the split all the way up to Dorchester here. And we got Route 2 on the westbound side, slow from Cambridge all the way out to Route 120 in Lexington here. And Route 120 on the southbound side, slow from Waltham and Rand, from Route 28 in Lexington all the way out to Bedford here. And Route 128 slow from Route 28 and Route 2 in Lexington all the way out to Route 28 in Stoneham here. Route 120 on the slow from Linfield all the way out to Beverly here. 120 on the southbound side, slow from Gloucester all the way out to Reading here. Route 3 and 93 are slow from 128 to the New Hampshire border here. Route 95 on 5 from 128 to the New Hampshire border. It is a little slow on Route 95 down to the Newburyport stretch here. Route 45 on the southbound side, slow from Haverhill down to Andover here. And Route 495 on the northbound side, slow from Andover down to Haverhill here, doing an accident on 495 southbound in Haverhill and Merrimack stretches here, so expect some delays here. 3 and 93 in New Hampshire are slow due to a lot of accidents on Route 3 and 93 up in New Hampshire here, and then you have a turn back at 93. 95 low slope from Northampton down to Seabrook up in New Hampshire here. 495 on the northbound side slope down from Milford and Upton stretches here on the northbound side of 495. Step on 495 slow around Route 16 in Milford here. And Mass Pike on the westbound side slow from 290 and Auburn all the way out to Westfield here. And Route 95 on the northbound slow down for Sharon stretch around Route 1 in Sharon here. And Route 146 on the northbound side slow from Lincoln all the way out to North Smithfield. 146 southbound slow from North Smithfield all the way out to Lincoln here. So if you're driving out on the roadways today, take some time and use some caution due to this slick weather here. And take a look at what is going on in the MBTA here. And And limited rail and bus service will be available on Saturday, and commuter rail will operate on the Saturday schedule today. Here, Peter Chill News on 510. Take a look at it. Weather report and our current conditions here in North Massachusetts at 510. 31 degrees at temperature with light snow, fog, and mist. Humidity 89%. Wind speed southwest about 7 miles per hour. Barometer 3.32 inches. 28 degrees. Visibly 1 mile, and the wind chill about 24 degrees. Here. Well, wait, let's take a look at our current conditions around the region here. It is 28 degrees at temperature right now here in Boston. It's 25 out in Fitchburg, 26 in Bedford and Haverhill. It's 27 in Beverly and Gloucester. It's 23 in Worcester, 24 in Sturbridge, 27 in Webster, 29 in Milford. It's 21 in Norwood, 32 in Taunton, 32 in New Bedford. It's 32 in Plymouth, 30 in Falmouth, 31 in Chatham, 30 in Provincetown, 32 in Martha's Vineyard, 31 in Cape Cod Bay, 33 in Nantucket. It's 34 in Buckhorn, 32 in Westlake, 32 in Providence, 20 in Smithfield. It's 29 in New York City, 30 in Islip, 34 in Montauk, 30 in Bridgeport and Raven. It's 25 in Denver and in Waterbury and Meriden, 27 in Hartford, 26 in Winslow. It's 24 in Springfield, 22 in Amherst. It's 23 in Greenfield, 22 in Athol, 19 in Albany and Saratoga Springs, New York. It's 20 in Bennington, 19 in Rutland, Vermont. It's 18 in Brattleboro, Vermont. It's 20 in Lebanon, New Hampshire. 21 in Keene, New Hampshire. 20 in Chappaqua, New Hampshire. 23 in Laconia and Concord, New Hampshire. 25 in Manchester and Nashville, New Hampshire. 20 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. 27 up in Portland, Maine. Here. And take a look at our surface map around the country here, and it shows a stationary front from eastern British Columbia, stretching the name for western Alberta, and then up in the northern Idaho, merging with a cold front from Idaho, stretching it out of Wyoming, down for southern Nebraska, down for northern Missouri, and up in the northern Illinois, and up in the northwest Michigan with a pink front up in the Ontario here. You get a cold front from UP of Michigan, stretching up in Ontario, pink front up in the James Bay, and a stationary front from Nevada, stretching the name for southern Utah, down through Arizona, New Mexico, and a cold front from Texas, stretching into northern Louisiana, and a warm front stretching out of northern Mississippi, stretching the name for the south, and station front down in coastal Carolinas here. And we got a front from western Kentucky, stretching the name for Ohio Valley, down through west central Pennsylvania, and a front from south central Texas, and stretching the name for Mexico. Another front from southeastern California, down for the Gulf of California, and a front off the Oregon, down for the northern California coastline here. And we got high pressure in eastern Kansas and off the Delaware coastline here, and a low pressure in western and eastern Texas, and a low pressure in north central Mexico, and southeastern portions of California, and stretching it up in the northwest Mississippi here. 25 degrees at temperature right now in Detroit. It's 34 out in Pittsburgh, 26 out in Washington, D.C., 51 out in Atlanta, 73 in Miami, Florida. It's 78 in Brownsville, Texas. It's 56 in Dallas, Texas, 47 in Kansas City, 32 in Omaha, Nebraska, 30 in Chicago, Illinois, 18 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 24 in Great Falls, Montana, 51 in Seattle, 65 in San Francisco, 64 out in Los Angeles. It's 67 out of Las Vegas, 76 in Phoenix, Arizona, 42 in Salt Lake City, 32 in Denver, Colorado, and 63 out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here. Okay, let us take a look at our radar situation here on this Saturday evening here, and take a look at the radar, and it shows snow covering much of the eastern Massachusetts, and central Massachusetts are covering much of Rhode and covering much of Connecticut here, and the snow stretching it up in northwestern Massachusetts, up to upstate New York, north of Albany, up to Saratoga Springs, stretching up to southern Vermont, up to New Hampshire, and up into Maine here. And look at this, some sleeting around in the middle Cape around Hyannis, and stretching the western tip of Nantucket, and eastern tip and northeastern tips of Martha's Vineyard here, and zooming out, and it shows snow covering much of New England, and stretching down for southern Quebec, down for eastern Ontario, and then up in the upstate New York, stretching from the freeway from Albany down for Buffalo, stretching in western Pennsylvania, and down for southern Ohio, and another line of snow showers from stretching it in for New York City and vicinity, around Long Island, down for eastern Pennsylvania, around New Jersey, and up in the northern Delaware, and up in the Maryland, and snow and sleet around northern and south central portions of Vermont, and down for central and the northern portions of West Virginia, and a line of rain showers from southwestern portions of West Virginia, and Virginia, stretching down for Kentucky, Tennessee, western Carolinas, and northern Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, stretching to southern Arkansas, down for Louisiana, down for east central portions of Texas here. And some rain showers around west central portions of Kansas, and some snow showers Colorado stretching western Nebraska and stretching down for west central portions of Wyoming and some snow showers from southern portions of Idaho, snow showers of west central portions of Montana, and rain slated snow showers in north central portions of Utah, rain slated snow showers in north central portions of New Mexico here, and some rain showers in east central portion of Washington State here. Okay, let's take a look at our satellite loop here, and it shows a line of clouds coming to much of the eastern portion of the country around the Canadian Maritimes, and another batch of clouds coming to much of northern Arizona, Nebraska, Arizona, New Mexico, stretching to northern Texas and Louisiana, northern Texas and western Oklahoma, stretching up in the plains, set up in central and northern Rockies and around Pacific Northwest, and coming to much of British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and a line of clouds from extreme southern California down to southern Arizona, New Mexico, down for west central portion of Texas. Okay, take a look at forecast discussion around the region here. And it shows heavy rain possible for parts of the lower Mississippi Valley and the central Gulf Coast, and heavy snow possible for the parts of the central Rockies and the Great Basin, and the temperature will be 20 to 35 degrees below average from the upper Midwest of the Southern Iron Plains. A front extending from the Mid-Atlantic southward to the Southern Plains and westward across parts of the Southwest will develop a wave of low pressure over the Ohio Valley that will move northeastward to the eastern Canada by Monday. That wave will be put the front northward to the northern New England by Sunday afternoon before the boundary moves off to the east coast and in the Gulf of Mexico by Monday, and the system will produce light to moderate snow over parts of the Mid-Atlantic states and the New England by Saturday evening, with light to moderate snow movement by New England by early Sunday morning. The snow over New England will be end by Sunday morning. In addition, light to moderate rain will develop over parts of the Tennessee and Southern valleys and move eastward off the southeast southern mid-Atlantic coast by Sunday afternoon here. Between the rains, snow line, an area of rain, freeze, rain, and sleet will be developed over parts of the mid-Atlantic states by the early Sunday morning here. An area of showers and thunderstorms will develop over parts of the lower Mississippi Valley and the western Gulf Coast by Sunday morning here. Additionally, a cold air of higher pressure, cold area over west central Canada will move southeastward to the middle of Mississippi Valley by Monday. Circulation around the high pressure will produce upslope flow over the parts of the northern and central Rockies and produce an area of snow over the region by Sunday evening here. The snow will sink southward to the southern Rockies, southern plains by Sunday evening, and rain will develop over parts of the southern high plains on Sunday morning. It will move southward to the southern plains on Sunday night and Monday morning. An area of rain, freezing rain, and sleet will develop between the rain snow line over the southern plains to the parts of the lower Mississippi Valley on Sunday afternoon and Monday. Showers and thunderstorms will also develop over parts of the western Gulf Coast by Sunday afternoon and Monday. Meanwhile, upper level energy will over the Pacific Northwest will move southward to the southern California Great Basin and develop a close upper level low by Monday. The system will produce areas of light to moderate snow over parts of the Great Basin that will move into parts of the Central Rockies and California Sunday and Monday here. Wind will also develop over parts of the Southern California by Sunday morning, expanding into parts of the Southwest by Sunday evening and Monday here. Alright, let's take a look at forecast discussion around the region here. Low pressure will move across New England tonight, bringing a mix of wintry precipitation to the area into Sunday morning. As an object, cold front moves across the area Sunday night. Northwest winds will bring bitterly cold air for the start of the week, and another Arctic cold front moves west with the potential for some more snow. High pressure then falls with another period of bitterly cold air. Near term until 6 a.m. Sunday morning, 4:30 p.m. update. Snow, sleet, and freeze rain yield difficult travel into this evening along the coast and overnight inland. Synoptic overview at 4 p.m. The leading edge of the snow shield is in the Rhode Island and eastern Massachusetts. Once snow begins, it quickly becomes moderate visibility about 1 mile along with the snowfall rates approaching an inch per hour. Latest water vapor imagery shows a nice plume of enhanced cooling cloud tops from the Tennessee Valley northeast wind in the New England air. This is in response to strong jet dynamics in this conveyor belt with 925 millibars and 850 millibars wind speeds up to +2 to +3 STD from climatologically, along with a strengthened upper level jet streak in RQ over the New England air. These strong jet dynamics affect a plume of watt products exceeding 1 + 1 STD deviation from climo. Hence, plenty of force and ascent within a moist column. This yields a model consensus a QPF of up to 1 inch along the south coast, tapering down to 0.4 inch along the Massachusetts New Hampshire border here. Prototype and snowfalls. Strong low level warm convection across the area is being offset or modified by very cold near shore water temperature with many harbors bays. particularly completely frozen. As a result, the poop rates are only in the up 20s across Cape Cod Islands and Teens well inland. GFS NEM and high resolution guidance and good agreement that only northern warm air about 925 millibars holds off until after 03Z. Thus mostly snow across the higher. That's mostly snow across the region. 03Z 10 p.m. Then between 03Z and 06Z we'll see a line of mixed precipitation spread northward through about Bradley, Worcester, Bedford, Beverly Line. It hold there overnight with all the snow to the northwest of the line. Thus expect about 4 to 6 inches of snow along the northwest of I-84 and I-90 and northeast of Interstate 49, 5/4 to northeast Massachusetts and south of this area. Into northeast Connecticut, much renowned, and in southeast Massachusetts, expected 2 to 4 inches of snow, followed by a period of sleet, freezing rain, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. This includes the Boston Department this quarter. Cape Cod Islands will have a few hours this evening of snow, sleet, and possibly freezing rain before changing over to all rain. This gives minutes to have expanded winter weather advisory for Cape Cod Islands there, as previous forecasters indicated that despite surface temperatures climbing into the upper 30s, first ground may still yield freezing rain, hence very treacherous travel into the least this evening and overnight across the interior. May see lower snow totals along the Massachusetts-New Hampshire border as best forcing for ascent is farther south, closer to the Interstate 84 corridor, northeast into Interstate 90 and 495 of northeast Massachusetts. Little concerned how snow intensity drops off across northern New Jersey, lower Hudson Valley, westward into Pennsylvania. Could be some of the mid-level dry air that should eventually saturate, plus radar should fill back in towards 00C 7 p.m. Rainfalls, prototype transitions from snow sleet to freeze rain in the 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. window, except the period of moderate to perhaps heavy rain along the south coast. Models suggest up to half-inch of rainfall after the changeover. This combined with snow clogged storm drains will result in at least moderate to perhaps moderate street urban type flood. In addition, this rainfall combined with leftover snowpack in 3 days. Snowfall will increase the risk of roof collapse, greatest risk likely will be along the south coast. Rainfall will be heaviest. With now that low-level realm affection and increase in diversion is beginning to develop, so despite low-level jet increase to the 50-60 knots, stronger winds aloft will not be able to mix down was the case this afternoon here. Speckling. So, snowfall for tonight, 4 to 6 inches for western and central Massachusetts, extreme northwestern Rhode Island, and north central and northeastern portions of Connecticut, then stretch it up to midwest Boston and up into northeastern Massachusetts, while seeing 3 to 4 inches from Cape Ann and down for the Boston vicinity and down for interior southeastern Massachusetts up to northern and central portion of Rhode Island, and 1 to 3 inches of snow from the south coast of Massachusetts around Cape and the Islands there. It's now 5 p.m. Radar simulation from my computer model as snow will spread range from west to east about 5 p.m., which is now, and then snow will increase in intensity early this evening here. Roads will quickly become snow covered and slippery, and snow will change rate and freeze rate by along the south coast by 10 p.m. here. And we are under a winter weather advisory from now until 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. Location includes the cities of Taunton, Brockton, Plymouth, Fall River, New Bedford, Mattapoisett, Providence, West Greenwich, Warwick, Bristol, Narragansett, and Westerly, and Newport. Hazard type snow to freeze rain and accumulation with snow accumulation 2 to 4 inches along with a trace around a 10 inch of ice. Time and snow very intensity then transitional period of freeze rain and sleet between 10 p.m. and midnight, and all rain overnight, and the bulk of precipitation will be over by Sunday morning. Impacts any snow ice will make for slick surface and hazardous travel conditions with the threat of a wet snow. And a rain structural collapse will be possible for those roofs that have a remnant snowpack, especially front roofs that have riskiness may be along the south coast, including the cities of Fall River and Bedford, and rain alone presents the threat of urban poor drainage flooded and streets are snow clogged. Visibility is 1/4 to 1/2 mile times, and precaution prepares actions of winter weather advisory station when snow and ice is forecast to develop in the affected areas, but accumulations are expected to be light, and a storm after will result in some slippery conditions on untreated roadways and sidewalks. So when temperatures are below freezing, motorists need to be especially careful on bridges overpasses where slippery spots can easily develop. The same goes for pedestrians here. Day 1 tonight, winter weather advisory. Day 2 for 7 Sunday provided winter weather advisory here, and On the other hand, a bitterly cold air and wind chill expected Monday night into Tuesday morning. Wind chill headlines may be needed and to be a chance of snow. Tuesday night and Wednesday, the chance for this will increase if a potential coastal storm does indeed develop. A low coming for the forecast at a time here. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. Here, for the night, snow before midnight, then snow and sleep between midnight and 1 a.m. Then rain after 1 a.m. Temperature rises around 36 degrees by 2 a.m. South wind about 9 to 14 miles per hour and light west after midnight. Chance of precipitation is 9%. No snow accumulations of snow and sleep to 2 to 4 inches possible. For Sunday, rain likely before 1 p.m. Most of the sky high about 40 degrees. Calm wind becoming chance of precipitation is 70%. New precipitation amounts between less than 10 inches possible. For Sunday night, most of the sky lower at 15 degrees. Calm wind becoming westbound 5 to 9 miles per hour. Evening winds could as high as 23 miles per hour. For Monday, most of the sky about 20 degrees. Northwest wind about 11 miles per hour. As high as 33 miles per hour. Monday night, most of the sky low about 3 below. For Tuesday, most of the sky about 21 degrees. For that, a chance of snow showers. Most of the sky for low around 14 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 40%. Wednesday, chance of snow showers. Parts of the sky about 32 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 40%. With that, part of the sky low about 11 above. For Thursday, most of the sky about 24 degrees. For that, part of the sky low about 6 above. Friday, most of the part of the sky about 23, low about 3 degrees. For Saturday, most of the sky about 25 degrees. Here, what a phrase of the day. A messy 9 and 10. People say have a good evening with a good president, and I'll see you for 11 o'clock report and Sunday night sportsman. I'll see you at 11. Have a good evening with a good president.